Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Who we consider ourselves to be is this body. And at this moment, this body is a conglomeration and admixture of two things. One is the consciousness, the other is the inertness. What is the nature of consciousness? Why do we say that it is a mixture of inertness and consciousness? Because we observe this in ourselves, that we are alive, that we are aware, that there is some power, there is some light, there is some illumination which is happening in this body that I am at this moment as compared to a dead body. Whether I am dreaming, waking, or sleeping, it does not matter. But life is throbbing as compared to a dead person. And therefore, for us, in simple understanding, I am alive, I am not dead. And what is the nature of this consciousness, of this spirit, as compared to the matter? The nature of this consciousness is that of continuous existence, continuous illumination, and because it knows, understand, continuous illumination means knowledge. And because it knows without a thought that it is continuously existing, therefore the bliss. Not because of some reason that it is feeling blissful. So when we come to this consciousness, it knows that it is continuously existing, and these two things called knowingness and beingness are not separate. Just as when we realize that the Father in me and the Son in me, or the brother in me, or the husband in me is one and the same man that I am, If I really come to know this, that very moment something will click and I'll stop being serious about the roles that I'm playing. So here we are not talking about knowledge. We are not talking about the consciousness as the waker, dreamer, or sleeper. We are talking about the consciousness as consciousness. It is the knowing principle. And when it comes to know that it was not born, that it will not die, it is continuous existence. In Bombay language, it becomes bindas. And that is bliss, masti, bliss. This being the nature of consciousness, then why am I not feeling it? I am that only. Then why don't I feel the bliss? Why don't I feel that I am the continuous existence and illumination every moment? There is no moment in our life, past, present, or future, that we will not be the spirit or this consciousness that we are. We'll always be that. You will never, never, ever deviate from it. Then why am I not experiencing it? Why am I not being it? Where am I going wrong? This question will never come to the consciousness. This question is only now we have to discover. If this question will never come to the consciousness, because consciousness is self knowing, self existing, then where is the error taking place? This error taking place because of, as an individual we are talking, not now we are not coming to the absolute consciousness, because at this moment I, the consciousness, feel that I am the body. This is where the error is taking place. On one hand, the nature of consciousness is continuous existence, continuous illumination, and continuous bliss. At the same time, the nature of the body is continuous change. Temporary existence, temporary knowledge, temporary bliss. Can this body ever become the permanent one? Not possible. Why? Because the fault lies in its nature. By nature, it is like that. By nature, consciousness is continuously existing, continuously conscious and blissful. The body, by nature, that is its characteristic. And what is it? it is temporary, it is changing, it is changing. It is dependent. Consciousness is not dependent. This life that is throbbing is not dependent. But body is dependent, mind is dependent, intellect is dependent, waker, dreamer, sleeper is dependent. Why do we say they are dependent? Because they come and go, they're changing. Yes, the waker and dreamer and sleeper seem to be there on a daily basis, they express on a daily basis, but they are temporary. They are not permanent. So consciousness is independent of that body through which it is expressing, manifesting, whether the body is there or not there. Consciousness continues to be consciousness. On the other hand, the body, the gross, subtle, and causal, it is dependent. Without the consciousness, this body, the gross sheath, the vital sheath, the mental sheath, the intellectual sheath, and the causal sheath. When I use the word body, it is not just the physical one. It will stop existing. It continues to change only in the presence of consciousness. Only in the presence of consciousness. Because that is its nature. What is the nature of body? Manifestation, unmanifestation. Change. At the physical level, it was a child, it was a teenager, it was an adult, it is old. At the breath level, the in and the out of the breath, continuous change. At the mental level, continuous change, coming and going of thoughts. At the intellectual level, yes, it is I, but that I has as if forgotten what its true nature is, because it is a thought, and it takes the position of I am the waking I am the dreamer I am the sleeper I. So continuous change. And what is the nature of consciousness? No change. Constancy. And where is the man going wrong? Even though he is the continuous conscious being, he superimposes that continuity of the consciousness of his existence on the body and commits a sabotage. He thinks he is the body and he wants the body to be continuous, and he finds ways and means to keep the existence of the body continuous. Will it be successful? No. Why? Because by nature, body is changing. You cannot do anything about it. You cannot make it into a constant thing. Whether it is body, whether it is mind, whether it is intellect, these are faculties, and these faculties are functional only because there is consciousness. Remember the first line, first point we made? This body is a conglomeration of spirit or consciousness and matter. It's a wedlock without a wedlock. Even though, just as oil and water can never come together, same way, the spirit slash consciousness can never come together with the gross matter, which is called the Panchakoshas. But we are seeing it, we are being it. I feel that I'm conscious that I'm the body also. This is the illusion that is being presented on account of there's no answer to it. Why it is coming? It is coming. It is happening like this. Find a way out of it. And this analysis that we just did is one of the ways by which we can determine as to our true nature. Is it the changing matter, or is it the continuous consciousness? Contemplate on this and be happy. Sit comfortably on your chair, wherever you are. Eyes open or closed, back straight, and contemplate on these points that we just mentioned. In this contemplation, as you are thinking that you are the consciousness and not the body, you, the contemplator, will vanish.